Hi, everybody. This is Carla, and we're just giving you a little clip of one of the morning classes that we've done. Every class is different. Every class, though, has a lovely opportunity to ease in and ease out, which is a fantastic way to start your day. Come forward first to your tabletop, and then we'll tuck the toes, lift the hips. We're just going to transition into a breath or two in that down dog. Keep maybe a little bend in the knees. Move that chest towards your thighs. Just lengthen into the spine. And don't worry too much about how much space you've got in the back of the legs yet. Just enjoy that opportunity to have just a nice, easy forward fold. Relax the back of the neck. And then let's bring those knees back down to the floor into your lovely tabletop. We're going to do our lovely foot massage today. So take your right ankle or shin bone and place it into the arch of the left foot. And we're going to sit ourselves back onto that. Make sure that ankle or shin bone is into the arch of the foot. And if you need to, you keep that weight forward. If anybody is going through flare up of plantar fasciitis, just maybe skip that foot for today. That is fine. Try to keep those shoulders relaxed as you're here. And a soft jaw. Couple little breaths here. And then let's take this forward just for a moment to your tabletop. Do a little rotation in that left foot. Get some movement into it. And then before we do that second side, let's sit back onto the heels. Lean over to your side. Bring your left foot forward. We're going to do our calf stretch as well. So take this left foot, scooch it back as close as you can to your hip. You still want this heel to be onto the floor. And then let's just lean a little bit forward here. So I like to lean a little bit onto this leg to give myself a little resistance. If that works for you, you want to make sure that heel stays on the floor and you're just getting into that calf. And it's not going to be a long hold here. All the all the good stuff. All right, let's release that out. Take that forward. Let's take a moment to come back to tabletop and then just briefly, let's touch down dog. Feeling that little bit of work into that left side already. And then that second side, let's release the knees. Left ankle or shin bone into the right arch of the right foot. Sitting back down onto that. Just a nice little combination there of getting into the feet and into the calves and into those muscles that can often be a little tight, but also a little tricky to stretch. Couple of good breaths here. Check in with that breath. Keep it nice and smooth and steady. And then let's come forward. Little rotation into that right foot, both directions. And then we can sit back onto the heels. Lean a little bit as you bring that right foot forward. Tuck it in as close to your hip as you can. And then let's just kind of lean into that to get into that calf. And you might feel it a little more in that Achilles tendon having just done that foot stretch as well. Doesn't need to be a lot. Just let it be enough. If you've got a very flexible ankle joint, though, you may not feel a lot here. All right. And let's release that out. Come back to your tabletop. A little rotation into that right foot. And then tucking the toes, lifting the hips, down dog. You can pedal the feet out. You could sink into those heels a little bit. Easy breath in, easy breath out. Let's look towards the hands and start to baby step the feet. Take your feet to the outside of the hands, toes out, heels in, dropping down into your lovely squat. Add some movement if it feels good, or just kind of settle on into it. Maybe you can still feel a little of that stretch into the ankles wherever you are as you lift through that chest. And then let's exhale, plant the hands, lift the hips, heel toe those feet to about hip distance. Take a little bend in the knees, let the belly relax, let the back of the neck soften, let the jaw soften. Let's interlace the hands behind the head and just reach those arms forward. And then a little side to side if that feels good. Just get some movement into the shoulders. Exhale, release the hands. And then bring the hands onto the low back. Let's draw ourselves all the way up to standing. Take a little moment here. Take those hands out in front of you. Make them into little fists. Take those arms out to the side. And then let's just do a couple of these. So we'll just, like you're trying to bring those fists to touch back there, but you're not really. You're just trying to bring them as close as you can, flowing through here, bringing in that movement into the shoulders. Move at whatever pace feels good, a little slower, a little faster. Last little round here. And once you finish with that left hand, if you started with the right, just give those shoulders a nice little roll, making your way to the top of the mat. Take a moment to ground down into those feet. Bring your hands in front of your heart. Just not even a movement, just take that full breath in and that full breath out. And then let's inhale, reach those arms up. Exhale, forward fold. You can bend those knees if you need to. Inhale, hands to shins, half lift. See if you can squeeze those shoulder blades together. Exhale, back to that forward fold. Inhale, rise and reach. Exhale, hands back through to the heart. We're going to go right into our lunges. So inhale, reaching up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, right foot back, right knee drops, lunge. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, pull those elbows together. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, plant the hands. Down dog, step back. Inhale in the pose. Exhale, right foot forward, left knee drops. Inhale, arms reach up. We're going to twist, left elbow to right knee. Inhale. Exhale, unwind. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, we step forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise and reach. Hands to the heart. Inhale, reaching up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, left foot back, left knee drops. Inhale, arms reach up. Draw those elbows together. Inhale, reach up. Exhaling to down dog. Inhale in the pose. Exhale, left foot forward, right knee drops. Inhale, arms reach up. We twist, right elbow to left knee. Inhale. Exhale, unwind. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, we step forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise and reach. Hands to the heart. Inhale, reaching up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, right foot back, right knee drops. Inhale, arms reach up. Draw those elbows together. Inhale, reach up. Exhaling to high plank. Inhale. Exhale to the belly. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale. Exhale, right foot forward, left knee drops. Inhale, arms reach up, you twist. Left elbow to right knee. Inhale. Exhale, unwind. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise and reach. Hands to the heart. Inhale, reaching up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, left foot back, left knee drops. Inhale, arms reach up. Draw those elbows together. Inhale, reach up. Exhaling through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale. Exhale, left foot forward, right knee drops. Inhale, arms reach up. Right elbow, left knee to twist. Inhale. Exhale, unwind. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, we step forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise and reach. Hands to the heart. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Taking a breath or two to settle here. See if you can sink those heels a little bit closer to floor and connect to stretch into those calves just a little bit. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, belly. Elbows underneath the shoulders, hands in front of you, Sphinx. Sphinx roll-ups or holding the plank. So whatever is going to work for you today. When you're ready, inhale, lengthen through the chest. Exhale, chest, belly, thighs come off the mat. Take a pause. Tuck the toes, take the knees off the mat. Take a pause. Now that option is to come back down and to flow through here a couple more times. Or stay. Continue to breathe. You know, if you're feeling it, you could lift a leg. You could lift another leg. You could just stay. You could be flowing through. And it's only just a couple more breaths. Steady inhale. Steady exhale. Wish I had more to say about this, but it's just a plank. But it's good for you. Release the knees, the thighs, the belly. Inhale, lengthen. Slide those hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, that work of the strength of your cobra, but also feel like you're stretching the belly. Exhale, let's go child's pose. Take an inhale. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips. Down dog. Steady breath in. Steady breath out. On your inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop between the hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise and reach. Exhaling, hands to the heart. Inhale, reaching up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Easy breath in and out. Looking towards the hands. Step off foot forward. Wide angle forward fold. Outsides of the feet parallel to the sides of the mat. Hands to the hips. Draw those elbows together. Inhale. Exhale, come halfway forward. Take a little pause here. Peace fingers to the big toes, the ankles or the shins. Pull those shoulders away from the ears. Now take a little pause, little bend in the knees. Take yourself into that forward fold. Soften the back of the neck and then re-straighten those legs. You're not locking those knees, but feel like you're lifting from the sit bones, lifting the hips up as opposed to just straightening the legs. And breathe here for a couple more rounds. Release the feet, release the feet. Inhale, half lift. Hands to the hips. Let's come on up to standing. Take a little pause here. Now, we've been doing that version where you don't take the hip lower than the knee. So those of you who've got some knee issues, stay with that one. But if you can come into that squat, so we'll heel toe this right foot in, toe towards the corner of the mat. So we can drop down, the hand can be on the thigh too if you need, and maybe you stay here. So for a lot of us, this is more than enough and it supports the knee. But if you can go all the way down into a little squat, come all the way down. And then turn that leg up, but engage this quad, draw that kneecap up. Take a breath here. Oh, we should feel our hips. And then let's plant those hands, lift the hips, turn your right foot out, turn the left heel in, adjust if you need to. And if you're coming to that halfway version, come all the way up. I think it's easier to get into it. And then you just bend into that front leg, keeping the hip in line with the knee. Or we drop all the way down and maybe that right leg comes up. And let the hands be where they need to be. They can support you. You could have them in prayer. If anybody wants to reach the arm up, you can. We're breathing here. And then plant those hands. Left foot turns out as you come all the way up. Hands to the hips, draw those elbows together. Top foot turns to the top of the mat. Windmill the hands on either side. Take it back to down dog. Inhale to your high plank. Exhale to the belly. Inhale to your cobra. Exhale, release. Hands come beside you, palms face down. Inhale to that locust. Exhale, release. Hips to heels, child's pose. Inhale. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog. Thanks so much for checking out this short clip. If you're interested in joining one of our online classes, head on over to DuvalTylerYoga.com. You can get some more information there, or drop me an email or message me. I'm happy to answer any questions you might have. Thank you.